Hello, welcome back to the channel. So for this react video, we're getting into the meat of the crossover with Beast Morphers. This is Grid Connection. This is the one with the giant fight with all the dinosaur teams and Beast Morphers in there too. So I'm excited for this one. I'm wearing an Energem. I'm not wearing my vest because it's really hot in here, but it's next to me. So, ooh, red. Yeah, Red Ranger, cool. All right, so let's start the episode and I will react to things and you will like it.
Commander, what's so urgent?
Please tell me this is just a drill.
It's not a
Cruz
drill.
was about to take me to a video game tournament. I got a championship to defend.
See,
It's not a drill.
Oh,
Hey, Keeper's back, which means other people will be back.
Hello, Rangers. I've come
Gotta
to
recenter
warn
my-
you that I've
yeah.
had a vision of many Power Rangers.
Visions are
in a
cool.
mighty battle.
I don't remember. Did Keeper have visions in Dino Charge? Do any of you remember?
They were beaten,
I feel like he didn't, and that's like a new power.
destroyed.
Were
But
we the
that's okay.
Power Rangers you saw?
As you know, there are many Ranger teams across space.
There's over
and
100
time.
Rangers.
I cannot know for sure which Rangers were fighting. The vision was not clear. But I saw you, Devin.
Sounds real.
You were hit by a meteor.
a meteor from outer space. Are you sure?
Yes, that part of the vision was
I
clear.
mean, I guess I would believe Keeper too. I mean, he can teleport. He's an alien. You're a Power Ranger. Weirder things have happened.
To the Morphing grid. You must be ready.
Hold on. A battle against Rangers that may or may not be us? And a meteor? With all due respect, Keeper, this vision from the Morphing grid. It's a little far-fetched.
See, he would not have strength in the Force right now because he is not believing.
No,
I mean, it does sound sketchy. I agree.
I've
But
studied Ranger history. There's some pretty amazing stories about the grid.
there you go, Zoe.
Either way, we need to.
But you should have studied Ranger history enough to remember how Keeper looked from behind when you threw a collar on him.
but right now,
That's just
I
me.
have to get
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's okay.
If you need me
In the
for
adrenaline in the
anything,
moment,
it's less
there's a
than
bad guy at a ship that looks sketchy and you know enemies are going to be around.
Great.
Better safe than sorry.
See ya. Don't worry. I'll look out for any meteors. Come on,
I like how Devin has a shirt with a cheetah on it because his beast power is cheetah. Yeah, I never had like a T-Rex on my red shirts. Feel ripped off. That's a cool motorcycle.
Or very short.
I have a motorcycle license, but I do not have a motorcycle. Oh look, he was hit by a meteor. So when we shoot things like this, I'm speaking literally right into the camera. Sometimes they had me put my hand on it to kind of center myself and then fall out of frame and then back in.
Have a transportal device. I'm opening a portal for
Where
you
did we
now.
get a transportal device? Maybe Coda got it from Wes in the Grid Connection episode with Ninja Steel. So I know a lot of people feel Power Ranger team-up episodes are always rushed. And I agree they are a lot, but at least we got a two-parter. I mean, usually it's just one episode, so better than nothing. So that's Goldar. If you don't recognize the new Goldar, you have to go back and watch some of the other episodes of Beast Morphers where they explain why he looks like that. So they took out a lot of the civilian fights that we did here. I mean, obviously to save time, but each of us from the Dino Charge team had our own one-on-one fight sequence. So I might post some behind the scenes of that on social media, or maybe on YouTube as well. Aw, he stole Chase's Energem. That's nice. So that Goldar is from the Japanese movie, but I believe they explained that he got powered up when they brought him back, and he actually destroyed Sledge. So that was nice. This is wire work, because that's not really physically a thing that you do. And then when they demorph, just again, it's a freeze-unfreeze, so Blue Ranger in suit lays there, and then they frame his body, and then Coda Yoshi will go lay there, and then they will move after he fits the exact position, and unfreeze, and then they keep going. This is such a beautiful place in New Zealand, though. There was like a fog rolling over the hills in the morning. I did a handstand on pretty much the whole Beast Morphers team while I was there. I'll post that later, too.
Come in, GB, come in.
So now he's doing the same thing I did, where you're right up to the helmet, to the camera.
And he's calling
So it'd basically be like me holding this, being like, come in, we need help, something, lines. But that's kind of how they do it. They just hold the camera. So the Morphing Grid now kind of feels like the Speed Force, where it's a sentient thing, which is cool. I mean, they're just adding lore to Power Rangers. But yeah, so if the Morphing Grid sent the meteor, then that's pretty cool, because then it's helping the Rangers. So he has the meteor to protect him from the energy, radiation stuff, apparently. And so far it's working. Is that a power coin? Is that a T-Rex? Oh, I think it is. So yes, working with Austin St. John was really cool. And we actually took a jiu-jitsu class together. Him, Davi, myself, Yoshi. And it was cool. You know, got to roll and learn jiu-jitsu in New Zealand together. And obviously, it's super nostalgic having the original Red work alongside you, or you work alongside him, I should say. He has that Clark Kent vibe going on, you know, the denim jacket and the red undershirt. I thought this was well written. I mean, everyone always has their issues with any movie or TV show, but the fact that they're using the lore from Dino Charge, where Shelby made her own Megazord, and now they're using that again, just the villains are using it this time, but it would actually work within the Power Ranger world as far as I know. So it's cool that they actually related back instead of creating some new plot out of nowhere. It was something that was already established. Look at us being all stealthy. So yes, New Zealand really does look that cool, and it is really easy to trip. So again, Camille and Michael were not able to come to New Zealand due to other previous engagements and commitments, but they did dub themselves, which is cool. Hey, look! We're teaming up.
We don't have time for introductions. Evox is making an evil Zord.
And I know people are going to say that sounds rude, but I don't think Tyler was meaning to be rude. He's just saying, like, we're really short on time because no one else is really aware of the fact that they're making the Megazords right now. So we have to jump on it. I like that vest, though. That's a different vest than the ones I have, but they didn't let me keep it. And they gave us different energems. Not this one. This is a different energem. This is a replica. I have the one from New Zealand when I did Dino Charge, but they made new ones for Beast Morphers that are slightly different size, but we didn't get to keep them. This area was cool. Davi actually posted about it. Stop listening to me, Siri. A bunch of sheep ran in the background, and we had to pause because there was like an army of sheep literally running, and it took a while for them to all go. There's more sheep than people in New Zealand, by the way. Fun fact.
I hope you're a lot tougher than the last one we defeated.
Oh, I am! And I brought an
was
army too!
Army? That's not an army.
Huh? A power coin?
So we did this multiple times. This whole scene took about a day, just being in this one location, by the way. Because you have to set up base camp, everyone has to get in their suits, you have to shoot with the Rangers entering, you have to shoot from different angles, and it takes a long time. But it's fun. Alright, now it's cool. Now taste the rainbow. Here we go.
It won't be when we're done, Jason!
It's morphin' time!
You tell him, Jason. Doing this morph, we were so close to each other. I hit Davi one of the times when I was doing the thing. I felt that. Well, I could say he hit me too. We kind of hit each other. Kiai! Huh! This is Japanese footage again now. You can tell the suits are shiny. That is a lot of colored fire in the background. My goodness. So again, trampoline, jumps, Japanese footage, go team, hiya! Yes, the Dino Thundercast didn't, come back, obviously, because none of them were demorphed. I don't know the full reasons behind all of that. I don't know if it was schedules or budgetary constraints, but, it's still cool that they got this footage. We actually tried to get, Yoshi and I wanted them to make the team up during Dino Charge, because we already knew about it, because it was already out in Japan at that point. And so we tried asking Chip, but I guess at the time, if memory serves, like Saban only owned the rights to the Super Sentai footage for the TV show and not the movies. And this is technically from the Super Sentai movie with Go Busters. So I'm assuming that Hasbro bought it or had a different deal with Toei. Again, this is just kind of like me speculating with maybe why they could do it now, or maybe Saban just didn't want to pay it or didn't feel the need. I don't know the exact details, but I'm glad it happened because it's super epic. All right, let's go, Giant Team.
I'll never surrender to Rangers! Alright, team, destroy him!
That is an epic weapon. I always wonder, it's like, do they have to find new ways for the weapons to connect? Because I know they didn't have that in mind when they initially made each season's weapons, because our other seasons weren't made yet, but pretty cool. That is a big T-Rex. Bye, Goldar Maximus. And yes, I wish the episode was a 3-parter or 4-parter or 5-parter or its own season or a tie into Dino Fury, but I don't make the rules. If you do have access to the Super Sentai footage, I do recommend watching the Go Buster team up just to see the differences. And they had a bit more time, like the fight was a little more fleshed out. This is pretty cool. That was a cool morph. I mean, that was like more like a fusion with Dragon Ball Z status where you just glow and kind of combine. I like that they digitized this though. It was just really cool. I don't know, I enjoy it. And then they undigitize it depending on the part. Original cockpit footage as well.
I am untouchable. Stego Saber lightning charge.
I don't know if they just took that original footage though from Dino Charge. I mean, it's not Sentai footage in that cockpit, but I don't know if they reshot anything for Beast Morphers specifically. I am slightly confused on how Megazords crossed into other dimensions, but you know.
Damn it! Let's join forces. I was about to say the same thing.
Extra combine! There we go.
Megazord Beast X King formation. Ready.
That is a giant Megazord.
Waiting for this moment.
Together! That's a big blast. So there's some footage we shot in this goodbye scene that wasn't included. You know, there's a part where I put my arm around the double who's in Shelby's suit, you know, to show that we're still a couple, but they didn't include it. I wonder if Rangers will ever do like a reset like they did in the Infinite Crisis thing with the Flash and Arrow and all of them, how they made like one Earth with all of them. That'd be kind of cool. And that was my journey on Power Rangers. But there you have it. So thank you so much for watching the react videos to the legendary team up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, join the Patreon to help us continue making awesome content. And I'll catch you guys next time.